All right, so we're checking out the only game where you can make a bomb that can divide by 0. It's Universe Sandbox. Universe Sandbox is one of those games where I play around for a while and I end up finding something that's more flexibly stupid than other things. Like, certain things are constant. Australia can survive damn near anything. Florida is always drunk and hot, and I will typically rename the Earth to something like Kyle. But since we're gonna be dividing by 0, it's negative Kyle now. So one of the things that you can do in Universe Sandbox 2 is utilize explosions and then manipulate them in ways that probably science would get pissed off at. Let me show you. Before I start exploding stuff at 1 billion times light speed, you need a baseline after all. I think there's supposed to be some sort of meteorite that's hitting the Earth right around the election time here in the United States. Makes sense, it's 2020, why not after all? How big is the asteroid? I don't know. Do you know who does know? Googletta. Hey Google, how big is the asteroid that's gonna hit the planet around the election time?
According to Science Alert, asteroid 2018 VP1 is very small, approximately 6.5 feet, and poses no threat to Earth.
6.5 feet is very small, eh? All right, I've got a new plan for today. I'm gonna have a 6.5 foot asteroid completely obliterate the Earth. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can use it to obliterate the entire solar system. Alrighty, so over here we have our roughly 6.5 foot asteroid. You can go over here. You can click on explode. Now, normally there's an area over here that gives you auto energy. When you turn this off, that's when the magic happens. First, you can choose explosion energy, which goes anywhere from, you know, TNT to supernovas. I think the thing about this I really like, though, is you can change the fragment speed. The speed of the fragments leaving the explosion. 3 kilometers a second. Rookie numbers. But like I said, you need a baseline. Okay, so we're gonna take our asteroid here, give it a little speed. When I say little, I like to start everything off at light speed. Also explode it. Remember how Google said that this thing poses no threat to Earth? What about when it looks like a miniature sun? Trust me, I can't wait until I start putting the explosion power up to supernova levels and have the fragments moving at 1 billion times light speed. All right, slow things way down. All right, now hopefully things aren't going to move too fast here. Alrighty, speed things up a little bit. I didn't do this on purpose, but it kind of looks like because 2020 is starting to get close to Florida, they may take our lives, but they'll never take our Bud Light. Oh, it's starting to get pissed off. All the fragments are starting to explode off, and we have impact. Oh yeah. Sorry, South America. On the plus side, it's just the tip. Now we're already starting to get a tidal wave of lava. We're only moving at 275 milliseconds per second, you understand. I'm gonna go ahead and speed things up here just to see where the engulfment of the entire planet ends. How's everyone doing, by the way? Is everyone still alive? We only lost 1.2% of the population. Fishing's gonna suck now because, you know, the temperature of the ocean is currently 2,000 degrees Celsius. Pose no threat to Earth, eh? Jesus. And Florida gets barbecued. And then finally, the wave of fire ends right around Texas. So there you go. Besides putting a giant indentation in the ocean, everything seems okay. Okay, now that we have our baseline, it's time to get stupid, and I need to show you exactly where you get to divide by 0. Normally, the average surface temperature of stuff is, you know, negative 270, and you can't really go below that. See? No matter what I do, I cannot get below negative 273 degrees Celsius. Or can I? So what you do is you grab your 2020 2.0. You increase the speed by, you know, a lot. We'll go 10 light speed this time. Turn auto energy off. Do a little bit of this. Bring it way up. I may have gone a little far here, but you know what? This is a channel about extremes. 3 times a supernova. And the fragment speed is already at 33 times light speed. I didn't even touch this. Okay, so now you explode. I'm gonna go ahead and slow things way down here. Okay, understand we're at 2,500 milliseconds a second, and this is how fast this thing is moving. Okay. So now it's starting to have little fragments that are exploding from it, right? For some reason, I don't know why this is. These fragments, you can increase the temperature. What is this right now? negative 22 million degrees Celsius. Let's just keep going. You just do this until you're satisfied, honestly. That looks good. Now we go ahead and speed up here for impact. As you can see, having one single particulate that's negative, I don't know, 22 gajillion degrees Celsius is really bad for the planet. Obviously, you know, the Earth can only get down to this temperature because for some reason Kyle cannot divide by 0 even though our explosions can. Everyone is immediately vaporized. Let us continue onward here. Go ahead and speed things up slightly. All of the water vaporizes instantaneously. Our little epicenter of destruction has finally begun to ignite. The only difference is before we were moving at like 25,000 milliseconds a second. Right now we're moving at 87. I'm sorry, Kyle. On the plus side, it is possible that this is warming the Earth back up. Oh, see, there you go. I like that the Earth is so cold right now. Normally, this is the coldest part of the spectrum, and this is the warmest part. And the warmest part of the spectrum is still absolute 0. We got our D&D spell Ice Fire over here, continuing to eat up most of the planet. You understand that we haven't even started, right? There are so many more zeros we can add to these bombs. All right, gonna go ahead and continue onward here. Oh, there's a secondary explosion. That's good. Don't know where that came from. I like that there's basically the ice fallout ring, and then on top of that, there's the lava fire ring, and then on top of that, there's this like small sun that has appeared in the middle of the Earth. I want to mention too, I don't actually know how this happened, but our impact site was over here. All this area got immediately frozen. And then for some reason, the back of the Earth is also immediately frozen. I think it was because our one tiny little meteorite may have went completely through the center of the Earth and exploded out the back. I'm just speeding up real quick to see if the Earth can recover from this. Hey, and the Earth is back. The poles are just a lot bigger. But hey, 72% of the population is there again. All right, so we haven't destroyed the universe yet like I wanted to with the 6.5-foot asteroid. So let's go ahead and make it a little bit more powerful. Okay, now we'll start off at a nice cool 1,000 times light speed. We'll take our explosion energy and add a couple more zeros. Our fragment speed is now 1,062 light speed. Excellent. Oh, I'm sorry. It's whatever that is light speed. Guess I should start slowing this down a little bit more. Okay, so I'm at the absolute slowest I can get, and we are moving really fast. And there's the impact. Don't mind the beam of green lightsaber light that was just sticking out of the Earth. Go ahead and move things along here. Oh. Well, maybe it wasn't that bad. Never mind, maybe it was bad. I'm not 100% sure what just happened. I think possibly the core of the Earth just decided to peace out. It's like, I'm leaving you. Not really a... Oh my God. Okay, I'd like to take a moment to show you what the 6.5-foot asteroid is doing now to the planet. I'm gonna try and slow down a little bit more. How's everyone doing on Earth? You guys still alive? Oh, 58% of you are somehow. Go! I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of prime real estate over here that's leaving the planet. How fast are these fragments moving? That's not that bad. They're like all Florida temperature too. It's always good when one single explosive asteroid creates a sun the size of the Earth. It looks like a pair of testicles. Might as well keep things moving along here. God, how much more does the Earth have to give? Yeah, there we go. Rocks are getting bigger flying out of the Earth here. It's like the Earth is just vomiting all of its mass into space. Oh, I think it's done. Earth, how you doing, buddy? Kyle's been through a lot. All right, let me see if it can once again somehow come back to life here. Yeah, look, it's coming back to life. It only has half the mass it originally had. I even got some water back. All right, it's time to do the stupid stuff. The Earth still stands. The universe is still in one piece. It can't get much worse. That's the glass is half full. Explosion energy. No, I'm just gonna keep going. Keep that fragment speed moving at light speed. Hit it. Notice how the picture of the fragment looks normal until you see it in the preview screen. And it is a convulsing globe of fire. Oh, I'm starting to lose frame rate. That's a good sign. Speed, light speed, all of it. Oh God. Finish him. I don't know why, but it took a while for the impact site to finally show up. I think the problem is that we're moving things so fast now. Okay, most of the frost that was surrounding the Earth suddenly disappeared. That's good. I just fixed the climate. I stopped climate change. Okay, now the impact is starting to show. Fragments are beginning to fly off of the Earth. Oh, they're not just fragments. They're little suns. Okay, now random explosions are happening around Earth. Oh God, it's so good. Hey, it's almost like the Earth is back. Look, there's an atmosphere and everything. How many people are still alive? 23%. Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay, the Earth is doing pretty bad, but the rest of the solar system still seems okay. Remember how I said that things are still okay? There's like a blue sheen around Kyle that appeared, and I zoomed back. That was because the supernova's coming. Yeehaw! Temperatures are rising. Kyle looks awesome. I like how at this point, part of Kyle is just see-through. There's not even any sound in the game anymore. Oh, did it just disappear? No, there's still some left. It's only a third the size of Earth. Oh, oh, never mind. And slowly but surely, the supernova is sweeping across the rest of the galaxy. Venus is starting to get a lot hotter, like a lot hotter. And there it goes. Jupiter is looking friggin' awesome. Saturn is looking awesome. This is like the best explosion ever. What the hell is going on? I like how it's just a rotation of pain. Neptune is burning. You can see. Go ahead and continue to speed things up here. There goes Neptune. I like how I always talk crap about Pluto, but it's actually the last one here. I mean, not counting the sun, I guess. I just said that and Pluto disappears. Oh, hold on. The sun just went up and the sun looks delicious. It looks like a crunch berry, you know, from Captain Crunch. Go ahead and speed things up here to see what happens. Red blood mist. And there's our sun going supernova, stretching outward. And it took a while, but it vaporized everything. It's just a black screen now. There's not even any stars left in the universe. I hit it so hard that I'm actually getting graphical glitches in a new game. We did it. We finally made an explosion that could divide by 0. And it obliterated not just the universe, but the physical game itself. Anyway, folks, hope you enjoyed this episode of Universe Sandbox. Till next time, stay foxy and much love.